There is a huge rush to procure next-generation air-to-air systems for Su-30 MiG-29 and Mirage 2000 fighter jets, but there is no such urgency to fast-track the development of local indigenous programs. The Astra Mk1 has a range of 80 to 110 kilometers, while the Astra Mk2 was supposed to be an extended-range version with 150 kilometers. The Astra Mk2 was initially planned to utilize the proven technology derived from the Mk1 program, as it had the additional space for fuel for the propulsion system to achieve the extended range. The Astra Mk2 is now planned to be based on the solid-fuel ducted ramjet program, which has recently begun ground developmental trials, and the program is not likely to mature and enter production in the next 10 years, as the new propulsion technology is still in infancy stage of its development. The Central Bureau of Investigation has booked a controversial arms dealer and a number of officials of the Indian Air Force Defence Ministry and Switzerland-based Pilatus Aircraft Limited, in connection with the alleged corruption in the 2,895 crore rupees deal for 75 Pilatus basic trainer aircraft for the Indian Air Force in 2009. It is suspected that a commission was allegedly paid to influence the officials of the Indian Air Force and the Defence Ministry to get the contract for supply of 75 basic trainer aircraft to the Indian Air Force. Ahead of U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's India visit next week, the U.S. has urged India to look at alternatives and scrap the S-400 deal with Russia, or it might be facing the CAATSA sanctions. The Trump administration has offered the THAAD and Patriot defense systems as alternatives to the S-400 system, but India has shown no sign of backing out of the deal. Top geopolitical analysts have said that this approach will not work with India, as the country has a completely independent procurement system. The US is using sanctions and denial of access to high-tech American defense technology to dissuade potential buyers of S-400, as a Chinese military agency was sanctioned in 2018 for buying the S-400, and Turkey will be denied F-35 if it went ahead with the S-400 purchase. The Financial Action Task Force has decided to keep Pakistan on its grey list, as the country has failed to take credible and verifiable measures to address the global concerns. The Financial Action Task Force has given a deadline till September 2019 to Pakistan to comply with its 27-point action plan. According to experts, this will add to the financial problems of Pakistan, which is currently seeking monetary aid from all possible international avenues. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation has announced that Indian Airlines had been asked to avoid parts of Iranian airspace, and several countries have also imposed similar restrictions over the region to ensure safe travel for the passengers, which would also add to its operating costs. The Indian Navy has also deployed its ships in the Gulf of Oman and the Persian Gulf to reassure the Indian vessels operating in the region.